There are so many great books in this world. They can teach you stuff, they can entertain you, they can do anything you want. But if you want to read a book, you need to have it. And that's a big problem. You hear of so many great books on the internet, from friends, from influencers. They all tell you, this book I read it and it was mind-blowing. And you think to yourself, I want to read that book. Then you go on Amazon, you see this book and it costs 10 bucks. And you think to yourself, well, I want to read it now and I want to read it for free. But you can't, because you need to buy it. Now, I've got the solution. You will never need to buy any book ever again. There's one simple trick. And I read so many great books by this trick. It's so easy. It's the most simple trick you can imagine. It's so damn easy, and I don't know if many people already do this. I don't know if this is common knowledge. I don't think it is, because people are still buying those books they could get totally for free. Alright, listen to me. You need to go on your browser. There you need to click on the search bar. You search the title of the book you want to read. After you type this, you have to type 3 more letters. PDF. Then you go on search, and 99 out of 100 times, the first search result is the PDF for the book on the internet. You click on it, and you can read it for free. It's literally that simple. You can read almost any book for free just by googling the book and then typing in PDF. And I tried this, and every book I wanted to read yet, really every book. I read Harry Potter, I read The Hunger Games, I read like How to Make Friends and Influence People. I read all those books that I've suggested on the internet for free. I didn't pay a dime. And the best part is that I don't even have it in book form. I can just read it on my phone. Maybe that's a disadvantage, but we'll come to that later. So you can read any book for free on your phone. You don't have to pay a penny in other parts of the world. Okay, now let's see some disadvantages. For starters, when won't this work? So sometimes it hasn't happened to me yet, but I imagine there isn't every book in this world on PDF. What books could be affected? Books that are in your language, not in English, because English books are much more common, and so if you're speaking a language that hasn't got a lot of speakers, you may run into some problems. The second problem are very rare books. I found every book I wanted because those books were known and those books had a lot of readers. But if you want to look for a book that few people know about, maybe then you'll run into problems. Number 3 are scientific books and maybe studies, because, and I don't think you will ever need this. I'm talking about books here, not studies in particular, but finding studies for free is very difficult because most often you have to pay for them, and scientific books too. This won't be as easy as more common books. And there's the second problem, and it's not really a problem. It's just a choice rather, that those books you can only read digitally. And as I said, it's not a big of a deal. You can read digital books perfectly fine, but I realized that looking at my screen for a prolonged period of time isn't that good for my eyes. So reading a book would maybe be more healthy for my eyes, but I don't even think so, because reading books is the same actually as reading from my phone. It's not a big difference. Nevertheless, you can only read them digitally. May or may not be a problem, but I hope I was of help with my tip here. Just type in the book and then PDF. It's that simple, and you most likely will never have to buy a book again.